Welcome to Trending Update USA. This is STEFFAN bringing you the latest sports news. Coco Gauff, the American tennis sensation and reigning US Open champion, is now preparing for one of the most important stretches of her 2025 season, the Asian Swing. Every year, the WTA calendar makes a decisive shift to Asia during the fall, with major tournaments in Beijing, Wuhan, and then the season-ending WTA Finals in Riyadh. For Gauff, this stretch is not just about winning new trophies. It is about defending a massive haul of ranking points she earned in 2024, points that now put her under enormous pressure to deliver once again. The numbers tell the story clearly. Coco Gauff has 2,690 ranking points to defend during the Asian Swing and the year-end finals. That total is one of the highest point defense loads among the top players in the world. When we look at what she achieved last year, it is easy to understand why. In 2024, Gauff played some of the best tennis of her career during this part of the season. She lifted the prestigious China Open trophy in Beijing, battled through to the semifinals of the Wuhan Open, and capped off her year in style by winning the WTA Finals in Riyadh. Each of those results came with a heavy points reward. But in tennis, defending those results is just as important as winning them the first time. Let's break down exactly what is on the line for Coco Gauff. Starting in Beijing at the China Open, Gauff is defending 1,000 points because she won the title last year. That was one of the defining victories of her season and a true statement of her ability to dominate at the WTA 1000 level. But the challenge of defending a WTA 1000 title is enormous. The field is stacked with the very best players in the world, including Iga Swiatek, Aryna Sabalenka, Elena Rybakina, and Jessica Pegula. If Gauff loses early, those 1,000 points will disappear from her total, and the ranking consequences could be significant. After Beijing, the attention shifts to the Wuhan Open. Last year, Gauff reached the semifinals there and picked up 390 points. While this is a smaller total than Beijing, every point counts, especially in the tight battle for the year-end top three. To defend her position, Gauff will aim for at least a semi-final result again, though the draw will likely include rising stars like Qi Wenjing, Emma Raducanu, and other Asian hopefuls who will have huge home crowd support. A stumble in Wuhan could make the task of staying near the top even harder. The most dramatic part of this story comes at the WTA Finals in Riyadh. In 2024, Gauff stunned the world by winning the finals and earning 1,300 ranking points. That victory solidified her place among the elite, giving her one of the most prestigious titles in women's tennis. But now, in 2025, she must defend that crown. If she falls short, she could lose as many as 1,300 points, a drop that would almost certainly shake up the WTA rankings. The finals are always the toughest event of the year, featuring only the top 8 players on the planet, and every match is a high-stakes showdown. Gauff will have no room for error. So what does this all mean? In total, Coco Gauff must defend 2,690 points in just a few weeks of tennis. To put that in perspective, that is more than many players accumulate in an entire season. If she does not match her results from 2024, her ranking could drop sharply. Right now, she sits among the top 3 in the world, but that position is not guaranteed. Aryna Sabalenka and Iga Swiatek are both breathing down her neck, and neither has nearly as many points to defend during this stretch. In fact, Swiatek skipped much of the Asian Swing last year, meaning she has very little to defend and everything to gain. That dynamic makes Gauff's situation even more precarious. The pressure is enormous, but Coco Gauff has shown time and again that she thrives under pressure. Her run at the 2023 US Open proved her ability to deliver on the biggest stages, and her performance in Asia last year demonstrated her versatility and resilience. Her team, led by coach Per Reba, will be focused on keeping her fresh, mentally sharp, and prepared to battle through the grueling schedule. The travel demands of the Asian Swing are challenging for any player, but for Gauff, who is still only in her early 20s, the balance of youth and experience could work in her favor. It is also worth noting that Gauff has built a strong reputation for consistency. Over the past 2 years, she has been one of the tour's most reliable performers, rarely losing early in tournaments, and frequently reaching the latter stages. That consistency could be her greatest weapon in this points defense challenge. Even if she does not win every event, a series of deep runs could be enough to minimize her losses and keep her near the top of the rankings. Fans around the world will be watching closely. The Asian swing is always a highlight of the tennis calendar, with packed stadiums in Beijing and Wuhan and the glamour of the year-end finals. For Coco Gauff, it is more than just another chapter in her season. It is a test of whether she can sustain her success, handle the weight of expectations, and prove once again that she belongs among the very best. The next few weeks will tell us everything we need to know. Will Coco Gauff rise to the occasion and defend her hard-earned points, or will the pressure prove too much? Either way, this story will be one of the defining narratives of the WTA season. That's the latest update. You're watching Trending Update USA. I'm STEFFAN, and we'll continue to bring you the biggest stories from the world of sports. Stay with us for more breaking news and analysis.